All right, friends, got to get my nerd wax out. I am not sponsored by these guys. I should reach out to them. And can't see what the fuck I'm doing. Putting wax on my glasses so they don't slip down my nose when I'm talking. There we go. A little bit of wax goes a long way. It is currently 2:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure if this is a good time to be on or not. We're going to find out as I proceed with the stream, and we'll see who shows up and who doesn't. See who pops in. Think everything's working fine. I haven't really checked. Always like to check things out, make sure everything's working. Yep, looks like everything's working. What's really strange though is I don't feel like I know what's going on here. Like I don't feel like I'm getting my 60 frames a second, and it's because I think I'm okay now. I don't know. Does it look like 60 frames a second on your end? Because sometimes on my end, it doesn't quite look that way. I don't know why. It looks like it's a little strange looking. See if I can fix that. Okay. I feel like we're running 60 now. I think my my shutter speed was off. So anyways, here's what we're talking about. It is the day after the announcement of the XDJ-AZ. And lots of people messaging me, asking me questions. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And you know what I did today? I actually, we'll see what happens, but I placed an order for one. And how was that noise? So yeah, I placed an order for one. And we'll see what happens. Because ultimately, I think I'm going to use up a little bit of my line of credit. So it might cost me a little bit. And I'm going to buy it. And there's going to be two situations. I'm either going to buy this thing, I'm going to get it, and I'm going to use it and keep it. Or I'm going to buy this thing, I'm going to use it and sell it. If I keep it, I'll sell my CDJ 3000s and my V10. Truth is, I could literally just sell probably my V10, keep my 3000s, or I just sell my Euphonia and I keep both. I don't know. Or maybe I sell it all. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do will be. I won't know till I get it. Because you can look at videos all day long and pictures, and we'll see how it's built. XDJ-AZ was not built as good as a 900 Nexus 2, or should I say a 900 Nexus, but it was close enough, right? So let me also say this. XDJ-AZ was nice. XDJ-AZ is going to be nice. But compare that to the Dead and DJ Prime 4 Plus, and you know, now all of a sudden, if you compare the price of a Prime 4 Plus. How much is a Prime 4 Plus? What do we got here? Prime 4 Plus. So yeah, big difference, man. A Prime 4 Plus here in Canada, out of stock, mind you, is $2,899. So $2,900 plus tax. This new one from Alpha Theta is going to be somewhere probably in the vicinity of at least $4,300 to $4,400 plus tax. A big difference. At the end of the day, my mix isn't going to sound any different. Well, I got an error. What the fuck is the error going on here? It's telling me to use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I've never seen that before. Give me a second to figure this bullshit out. All right, I have no idea. I've never seen that error before about using keyframes and shit. Strange. What's going on, Pew Pew Pizza? Okay, so yes. The fact that it's still not integrating all the streaming platforms and stems that the price is insane. Yeah, that's true. And latency. And you're saying there's latency on the screen on the engine stuff? I don't know, man. I don't see any latency. I see absolutely no latency whatsoever on my Denon stuff on a Prime 4 Plus, my SE6000s, Denon DJ Go. Never. Nope. Never seen latency. Shit runs smooth. The frame rate on it maybe is not like what you might want. But I'm pretty okay with it. I'm pretty good with the Denon DJ stuff. So I'm just saying, let's go over some of the key features. Denon DJ Prime 4, right? Let's go on, Shady. Prime 4 Plus, you can install a goddamn hard drive. You know what I mean? Like, you can install a hard drive. You have streaming services. All the streaming services are there. And there's another one. In the next, I shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't think it's a big secret. I don't know. In the next update, which is very fucking soon, by the way, you're going to be able to have lossless FLAC on Beatport and BeatSource. If you pay for the higher grade stuff, you can get FLAC streaming on the Denon DJ gear, like all the Engine OS stuff, right? CDJ 3000s, when you look up on Beatport, CDJ 3000s and Rekordbox and anything Alpha Theta is not supported yet. Coming soon. What the hell is soon? When is soon? I don't know when soon is. To this day, right now, my CDJ 3000 cannot do BeatSource. that a little bit weird, right? Like open format DJ beat source. Like I just got the 30-day trial of beat source yesterday, and fuck, if you're an open format DJ, you need beat source. You know what I mean? Like Beatport doesn't cut it. It just doesn't. Beat source has a bit of everything, like a bit of everything, literally. So, anyways, TheDjLab's got all the streaming services. You can run your Nanoleaf lights and DMX lighting with it. Okay, the new one, I did see it briefly. You can do something with your DMX lighting module, but it didn't really say if you have to plug in something. I don't know. Nobody really went over that too well. It got a whole slew of XLR outputs on the TheDjLab Prime 4. The other one, you don't got a lot of outputs. I guess you got enough. Got enough to get by. What else are we missing here? I don't know. Like, I'm just telling you. If TheDjLab changes the goddamn colors of the waveform, if they could ever do that, that would win over a lot of people. A lot of people don't necessarily love the color, but let me tell you, the waveform on TheDjLab on the Engine OS, when you look at that X-ray green look, it's actually got more detailed information than the CDJ 3000 or this new one. Go on, DJ Tubby. Yeah, you can download tracks offline. That's another one. Just saying. Pioneer fanboys will be Pioneer fanboys. I'm not a fanboy of anyone in particular. I'm always looking at the best bang for my buck. I'm going to spend my own money. I'm going to buy this XDJ-AZ, and I will sit it right beside the TheDjLab Prime 4, and we'll have a shootout. I will not be swayed by anyone. I will have, if it's better, it's better. I know the jog wheel is going to feel better. And consider I'm not a scratch DJ. Really, who gives a shit about jog wheels? How often do you really touch them? Do you know what I mean? It's just a feel. And okay, as for looks, I don't know. It's all dependent on what you are used to. Does it look more like an A9 and CDJ 3000s? Sure. And if you like that look, sure. If you're willing to spend almost double the money just for the look, I guess. I just don't know who. I'm just trying to picture out, like, okay, rich guy sitting at home, has too much money and so much gear, they want to have the latest and greatest. Okay, I get that. You're a working DJ and you want to get the most bang for your buck. I'm a DJ and I walk into a venue. What do I want to walk in with? Do I want to walk in with the new XDJ-AZ, set it all up, and not have beat source, not have streaming flackability? And never mind that. Let's say I've got my own music. Let's just leave out the streaming aspect of it. I have my own music. And, okay, no, I got a stick. Or I could have my TheDjLab Prime 4 Plus with 1 million tracks loaded into my solid state hard drive that's sitting in the bay. One less thing to fuck up. One less thing for me to worry about. I got my zone out. So if I want to play music in another room, I can set a playlist and play music in like another room. I can do that. I've got multiple mic inputs. You know, I got my fader start, which some of you new guys don't even know about fader start, but fader start's kind of nice to have. I've got slicer when I want to start getting fancy with shit. I got a boatload of effects. I got touchscreen effects. I've got a sampler in there if I want to do my drops with my, like, the name of my company or something if I was DJing out. I have a tilt adjustable screen. I have a screen that can do daytime mode. So if I'm outside or it's bright, I can inverse things and have the white background, which is a little easier on the eyes, to be honest. How many times do we say dead end DJ and we lose our street cred? I don't give a fuck about street cred. Like, what are we, in a gang? You know what I mean? So, yeah, even the SC Live 4 does more. You're right. And you know what? They said the same bullshit about the XDJ-AZ. You know how many bars and venues and clubs I ever saw an XDJ-AZ in? None. None. It would have made sense, but nobody was going to buy that. Nobody was going to buy that for a venue because you know why? It's not built well enough to hammer on all day long. So let's not be mistaken about this XDJ-AZ. To use at home, to take, and you are the one using it at an event and you're DJing on the weekends, you DJ, shit, maybe you're DJing 4 nights a week or some shit with it. Sure, and you take care of it, but you're not going to want to let every asshole DJ that you know hop on it and start slamming the faders and the crossfaders around, because I'm telling you from experience, the XDJ-AZ was not built the same as a 900 Nexus. Might have looked the same, but I'm telling you, it didn't feel quite the same. It was close enough, worth the money, but you're not going to want to stop obsessing over bang for buck. I'm not obsessing, dude. Why do you think people come to my channel? They want to know what the best option is. And same thing. Hey, let's compare watches. Take a Rolex and then take a fucking Casio. Big price difference. Rolex does nothing, but Rolex it does tell time. It will hold its value. It has a status to it. The Casio will hold no value, will tell time, have an alarm, have a light, have a stopwatch. It'll do a bunch of shit. But ultimately, and you're right, whatever works for you as a DJ. Some people are going to like the workflow of that. That's fine. I'm just kind of trying to explain to people, I think if you are a working DJ, you're doing events, you're doing weddings, so you have a business, right? To spend that kind of money, if you had to buy something new, you say you got some old shit, if you were to buy a Denon DJ Prime 4 Plus and get into that whole system, and then you bought DMX lights, for the money that you would save, you could buy more lights, you could buy some shit that your clients would actually notice, that your clients would actually be willing to pay you more money because you're delivering more product to them. You see, more lights, more this, more that. I can see what I'm paying for. If you show up and try to charge me more money because you bought a $5,000 all-in-one controller, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not paying any extra. I don't care if you're using the latest and greatest. When I'm dancing, it doesn't matter. So, and you know what you say, the next 10 years, we're going to see a lot of AZs at a lot of venues. No, you're not. Don't kid yourself. You will not. This is not a... Everyone can talk their shit and say, oh, it's just like CDJ 3000s and an A9 mixer. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not built like that. Why would they make something that has the exact same build quality as... Let's do some quick math. Say like they're going to sell you a $4,000 to $5,000 unit that is the same as their $10,000 system. No way, man. They're not going to do that. If you're used to Record Box, I get it. If you're used to Record Box and you're using that shit, just think about this for a second. Think for the money. If I bought a DDJ-1000, right? I bought a big touch screen. I bought a Mac Mini, and I bought a touch screen. Like say I bought, fuck, let's go crazy. Let's go crazy expensive, and I buy a 42-inch touchscreen for like $1,500. And I set that shit up at a venue. And you're a DJ, and you walk by my setup with a 42-inch touchscreen running Record Box with a DDJ-1000, you're going to be pretty fucking impressed, dude. If you want to have the look, you want the street cred, I'm going to look way more fucking impressive than you with your AZ with a 10-inch screen. Right? But don't get me wrong. I'm going to buy the fucking thing. We're going to see. I'll put my money where my mouth is. You guys can say anything you want. Person who has it sitting here, who paid for it, not the people who got it sent to them to try out and do a review. That'll be the question. All of these guys that you watch doing reviews on this shit, all good guys, but at the end of the day, who is spending their money to buy one? Nick Spinelli will not buy one. We all know he likes his S11. He likes turntables. That's his style. So we know he won't buy one. Mo Jax. I don't think Mo Jax will buy one. Mo Jax also likes his turntables and his S11. Cleveland Terry. Will Cleveland Terry buy one? Cleveland Terry likes using a laptop because of the venues, the kind of events he does, right? So you think Phil Morse is going to buy one? I don't think so. You think DJ Carlo is going to buy one? I don't know. I doubt it. I'm going to buy one. I'm not even DJing. I'm buying one just so you guys can fucking see it. And we can really do a true, honest comparison with other products. And I'm not going to say this is better, this is better. I'm just laying out the facts of here's what one can do, here's what the other can do. This is the money. And you decide, do you want to spend more money for less? Or would you rather save your money to put into some other shit for your business? That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Prime stuff looks like a clown show. The colors are off. So what? You know, it's preference, right? Trust me, I'm not the hugest fan of the colors. But at the end of the day, does it really fucking matter? Does it change the way I mix? What would you do? Am I going to trade shitty colors for high quality black streaming services? Or do I take the pretty colors that I like and I've got shittier quality sound? Because the streaming services, for some fucking reason, they haven't. I don't know why Alpha Theta doesn't have what everyone else has. Did you know Future DJ Pro is some piece of shit software that no one's ever really heard of? It has FLAC streaming on BeatSource. It's got it. DJ Pro's got it. Everybody but Alpha Theta has it. I don't know what the holdup is. Opus Quad users got a little bit, right? You still don't have streaming services. Omnis Dual, we got no streaming services. CDJ 3000s, we only have Beatport. So I don't know. I don't know behind the scenes what the holdup is. Yeah, performers spend tens, hundreds of thousands on their image. Performers. Performers spend money on their image. I'm with you. And what I'm going to tell you is there's no fucking, when I'm talking about this shit, I'm not talking about big time David Guetta. David Guetta is not going to fucking hop on an XA. Or, sorry, AZ. Get this shit confused. He's not going to be on it. He doesn't give a fuck. He's always going to ask for CDJs, right? And yeah, DJ Tubby, they're holding everything back for CDJ 5000 MK3s or some shit. I don't know. Ultimately, at the end of the day, when you look at the Denon DJ Prime system, SC6000s, all this shit, right? What more can you get? What more do you expect? Already, the Prime 4 Plus, beyond the platters being shitty and the color of the waveform. Put on motorized jog wheels, give me a bigger screen, higher resolution, faster frame rate, let's say, get me some 240 hertz screen, and stems. Like, okay, once you do all that, we're kind of at the height of what we're going to do with DJ equipment. There's not much more to do. Add some visualizer software built in that you can hook up wireless to a display somewhere. I've talked about this shit. We're pretty much at the height of what the hell we're going to get all these systems. So 5 years from now, what are we going to have? What more can they possibly give us? At what point do you stop obsessing over the gear and start just worrying about your music? Right? I can tell you honestly, from me personally, I was a way better DJ fucking 10 years ago when there wasn't so many options. You know, the Tractor S4 was like the shit. That was the top thing everybody wanted. And once I had that with a couple F1 controllers, I was golden, man. I was doing wicked mixes. Mixes I could not do today with all the equipment I have. I lost my creativity because I got buried in fucking all this extra bullshit. Right? Seriously, don't you find that? Like, I'm so fucking overwhelmed by the amount of things I can do with a song that I don't do with a song. And yes, performers have riders. And you know what? Here's what I'm getting at too. These big time DJs, you put them on the wrong system and they can't use it. You could put me, probably you guys too, put us on just about anything and we're going to be able to figure it out. This shit's not all that different from each other. My Prime 4 Plus, take a couple of minutes looking at it, and you know what? You'll figure it out. You might not use it and perfect, but you'll be able to pull a mix off and the crowd would never know the difference. So yeah, I put the order in today. I don't know when these things are shipping. I literally called Eugene that played a record here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Said, Eugene, he didn't even know this thing was out. I'm like, call up the distributor and put me in for an order. Because if I sit here and wait for Alpha Theta to send me one to do a demo with, I'll be sitting here for a long fucking time, I'm sure. And I get it. There's a lot of reviewers out there. There's some big channels. There's only so many to go around. And keep in mind, a lot of the people that you see that do reviews on stuff, they don't necessarily get shit from Alpha Theta directly. They might be getting it from the distributor because they're sponsored by a store or some shit, right? What's going on the screen here? Okay, the art of DJing is about more than sweaty. Oh, fuck, that's a big word, buddy. Your brand is your brand. You don't need to learn engine because it isn't the culture. Guys like you are the best. You have been hypnotized about the culture. Because if you were really want to talk about the culture, you would just break out your 1200s, man. You'd break out your 1200s. I'm not talking about DJ culture. You know what DJ culture? Doesn't matter about brand. Nobody is running the DJ culture. This is the bullshit you've been fed. I've been on festival stages as a DJ tech watching some fucking guy roll up with his controller and plug it into a 900 Nexus. Laidback Luke. We won't talk about Laidback Luke much, but that fucking guy will roll into anywhere he wants to, plug in his shitty little Mixtour Pro with his fucking iPhone and DJ for a crowd. So it doesn't really matter what you're using. Oh, I'll take it from you because you're 39. Shit, man. I'm so fucking old, I can't remember 39. How about that? This is... Oh, hey, I'm with you. I am not about mid-range fucking gear. I am about having the best stuff. Not because of any particular on my image or anything. I just like to have the top shit, not waste my money. And I don't think the AZ is top. I think it looks like the top range shit. It looks like CDJ 3000s, sort of, kind of. And an A9 mixer. Put your hands on one and tell me it feels the same. It won't. I fucking guarantee you. And I'm telling you, the build quality, if let's just go on build quality alone, right? The fucking Prime 4 Plus, this is metal chassis, man. This is fucking solid, heavy fucking duty. I had a Prime 4, the original Prime 4, that was loaned to me. That fucking machine was like, literally, it was fucking couriered around the world for like fucking 4 years. You know how many DJs touched that fucking controller before I ever got it? I mean, like, every DJ you can think of had that motherfucker in their possession, beating on it, doing whatever. And 4 years later, when I had it sitting here, every fader, crossfader, fucking button, everything felt perfect. I'm not talking shit about the AZ. I'm just saying, don't think this is some as high end as you think it is. CDJ 3000 and an A9 mixer, yeah, that's about as high end as it gets. And even that shit isn't built like it used to be built, right? What do we talk about? The key lock stays lit when it's off. The hot cue pads don't press on engine stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you work for Alpha Theta? Because you know what? I have so much shit here. And I've had it all. You know what I mean? I'm 51 years old. I've had, and I don't, this isn't like a flex or a brag. I've had every fucking system that was made since the beginning of systems. As we're getting to the digital and standalones. Was that the SC4 DJ, the Stanton all-in-one? I had the first fucking standalone all-in-one system. I've seen the cheap shit. I've seen the top shit. And I've never had a problem with fucking hot cues. Never. Ever watch Ethan Leo? You ever watch Ethan Leo and the shit that guy does with the denning gear with the SE6000s and the hot cues? Trust me, if they didn't work very good, this guy's routine would be fucking done. Ethan Leo will run circles around any motherfucker out there. Honest to God, he's the most creative DJ you'll probably ever come across. And your stance is that engine stuff is mid. Okay. If you think so, what's mid? Just let's get them some facts straight. How many club DJs are out there versus wedding DJs and event DJs? And then go ask everyone out there, all those event DJs and wedding DJs, ask them what they use. You know what? Fucking a lot of guys are using Denon DJ shit. There's a lot of guys using Newmark shit for that matter. You know, Rain, there's a Rain Performer was better than a Rev 7. And when we talk about the engine software can do more currently than what Rekordbox can do. Okay, they don't have standalone shit, but I'm just saying the OS is far superior. Give you an example. Streaming services. I can search by artist, by record label, by the name of the song. CDJ 3000s, I can't choose. It's just searching everything. You think I have a paid partnership with InMusic? Dude, I fucking wish. If I had a paid partnership, you don't even know me. I would be all over my channel bragging like a motherfucker that I'm the next laid back Luke. And they're paying me. They ain't paying me shit. I'm as fucking poor as it gets. Now you're going to get me going. Keep talking your bullshit. And I don't mind a little bit of banter, but start saying shit that you don't know fuck all about. I will hide you from the channel faster than you could fucking shit yourself. Honest to God. Enough of that bullshit. How much fucking Pioneer DJ gear do you see in my house? Euphonia, V10, S11. I had 4 CDJ 3000s, DJS 1000, RMX 1000, Pioneer DJ VM80s. You think InMusic's fucking paying me? What the fuck's wrong with you? You've clearly never been on my channel. I'm fucking the Pioneer fucking headphones, right? Limited edition, 1,000 in the world. You think I'm using fucking Denon DJ headphones? I literally have a Denon DJ Go. I own that. I own a pair of SC6000Ms, and the fucking Prime 4 Plus is just a loaner. Yeah, they loan me shit. Guess what? I got an Opus Quad sitting here. Sorry, the Omnis Dual and the Wave 8 speaker that was loaned to me by Alpha Theta too. No one's paying me fuck all, dude. I fucking wish. I would pray to God some fucking company would pay me to sit here and talk to your fucking shitty asses. Wow. So, you know what? I don't like to do this, but I feel like all of a sudden that guy crossed the line. Have your opinions, say what you want. I don't mind a good fucking debate. You can even call me a fucking idiot. You call me names. But the moment you start thinking that you know something about me and that some company is paying me, I'm some paid shill, take a look around the fucking internet if you want to see some paid shills. There's plenty of them. I'm not one. Do you see me sitting here with a fucking AZ today? Nope. You just see me sitting with one 2 weeks ago? No. They didn't give me anything, dude. I'm a fucking little bullshit channel here in Canada. No one gives a fuck about my shit. Honest to God. I gotta go take my fucking blood pressure pill now because this guy just like jacked it right up on me. Like, son of a bitch. I hope you're still watching, man. Like, I fucking really hate to, you know, zing people off the channel because everyone's got a right to say what they want. You are a wizard. You are a wizard. Are you the one fucking on your other fucking thing now that came back under a different name? Like, we were having such good conversation yesterday, and then today, look at the fucking gray in my beard for a second, man. Do I look like the fucking guy that spends what little time I have left on this planet to come on here for free with fucking $5,000 fucking camera for someone to just troll because it sounded funny? And then you'd say that, you know, you think that I'm paid by in music? You realize there's a good part of me that just wants to fucking hide that account too. Honestly, I do kind of feel like that. I'm sitting here just trying to have a little discussion and just explain to you, you know, what you're getting for your fucking money when you buy this stuff and give some practical advice because some people are watching my channel and they know I've used it all. And then you come in and you troll. Oh. Look at that. What the fuck is PLN? Oh my God. Well, PLN. And just fucking figure this out. So, you're a wizard, obviously in Poland. Sent me $11.99 as a sorry. That comes out to $4.19. Let me do some better math just to show you how that works out. $4.19 minus 30%. So $2.90 I got from the fella who was sorry because they got me going. Fuck. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, for fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. You make me want to fucking shut my channel down right now, man. It's seriously. You make me just want to say, fuck this shit. To think, I got fucking 50 grand worth of shit here. The guy gets my blood pressure going. I got to go fucking pop a goddamn pill. And he gives me $2.90 fucking cents. And says, sorry. You would have been better off to just stick to your fucking guns and stay being a troll. You could have came back on here as your other fucking thing, shut your mouth, and I wouldn't even known it was you. Seriously. And you know what? I don't think anyone gives a fuck what your opinion is about anything now. You know what? It's funny. Funny how people are. You know what? Seeing as this is a community, let's just do a poll for a second. Just give me a second. Let's see what the people have to say about your shit. Let's do the poll. Well, we got, it's jumping 50-50 right now, man. Huh. 40-60. Someone keeps bumping something. I don't know. We'll give it a few minutes here. 57. 43. No. Oh, it's going higher. 62% of the people are saying to fucking hide you. And I get it, man. If you've got a way to go in there and cancel the $12, 12 Polish dollars that you sent me, go ahead. You know, like, I guess it was the thought that counted. Still sent a 62%. You are a wizard. If you have such valuable insights to shit, I would suggest that you start up your own YouTube channel and spend your money on cameras and microphones and invest your time for the past 11 years. And yeah, go ahead. So you know what? It was bouncing around back and forth, and it looks like it's time for you to go. It's a shame. You were participating, you were keeping the chat rate going and all that fun stuff. But seriously, trying to tell people that I am paid. You know what? And if you want, tell you what, I'll make you a better deal. Instead of hiding you from the channel, how about we just time you out for 24 hours? Because honestly, fuck me. Like, I don't, you know how much time I just spent talking about your bullshit? But here, no one came here to hear me rant about one guy. So let's get off that fucking topic here for a sec. And let's get back to what we're talking about here. It's the day after the XDJ-AZ was announced. You know, I looked at a whole bunch of videos last night. I looked at Mojax. I looked at Cleveland Terry was doing a live stream. You know, DJ Carlo with his clickbait titles and shit. And you know what? I woke up this morning. I called Eugene played a record and said, you know what? Call the goddamn distributor and place me an order. Place me an order so I can see if this thing's any good or not. Because it's the worst case scenario. I get it. I don't like it very much. And it's a hot item. And I'm getting like a little bit of a discount. So I'm going to be able to just sell it as fast as I got it. Because everyone's going to want one. It's going to be short supply. And if I do like it, then, you know, I'll sell my CDJ 3000s and the mixers and shit. And you got to keep in mind, I don't own the Prime 4 Plus, right? I've had it on loan for quite some time. And I don't need, you know, that's just it. I don't need an all-in-one system. I'm not going anywhere. I don't need any of the shit I have, to be honest. I could take my fucking iPad or DJ Pro and I could record a mix that you would never know what I mixed it on. Nobody would know. Nobody would care. And yeah, I just tell people, before you can talk shit about something, you got to try it out. If you've had a Prime 4 Plus and you say, I fucking hate it, I don't like it, you know, I tried it and I don't love it, then you don't like it. You know what I mean? Everyone's got preferences. DJ with what you want to DJ with. I personally think the AZ, it looks like the fucking bargain of the century when you look at what you're getting in comparison to standalone, you know, CDJs and an A9 mixer. But it's going to be the build quality. It'll be good for home. It will not be good as a rental. It won't be good to sit in a club and everybody beat up on it. Time will tell. I never saw, everyone thought the same thing with the XZ. They said, oh yeah, no one's going to buy CDJ 2000s anymore. No one's going to buy 900 mixer. And that was bullshit. People did. Because if you have, here's the problem. You're going to get an AZ. You're going to use it. And at some point, you're going to be like, man, I wish I had 3000s. You're going to want this. Just like me. You know why I want the AZ? Because it's the newest one. My buddy Drew, he's buying one. You know, I don't want to be the fucking guy who doesn't have. And I don't got the money, man. Be like a set of 3000s and an A9 from Temu. I think it's going to be better than that. I do think it's going to be a pretty nice piece of equipment. I just kind of, it's fucking crazy timing. Because what are you going to do if you spend all this money and then Dead and DJ releases a new Prime 4 with motorized platters and a bigger screen and built-in stems and all this other shit, right? So exactly, Mark. If I can get one, it's a no-brainer. If you can get one, get it. I can almost guarantee you you're going to see a shortage of these things. And you could probably buy one at full retail price and come January, sell it and make money on it because people are going to be willing to spend extra. Kind of what I think. So it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to roll here. I got to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. Got some shit to go do today. Yeah, so hey, sorry the big nonsense there with that guy. You know, there's nothing worse. I fucking hate that. If you're going to visit my channel And I realized I have a couple of friends here on the channel that they have a couple different YouTube channels. So 1 minute they're under one name, 1 minute they're under another name. But like that guy there didn't have a channel. He came in under one name, acted like a troll the whole fucking time, accused me of getting paid by In Music, like I'm a paid fucking sponsor, which I wish, you know what I mean? Like, it would be the dream. It would be the dream for one of these companies to pay me to try to convince people of their shit. I wish. And so when I hide that guy and he shows back up and he's like, oh, hey, it was me, sorry, and tries to give me like a couple of bucks, fuck. You're not going to buy my forgiveness. The guy should just came back under the other name and shut his mouth and said nothing more and just went on like a normal person. Because he was on yesterday. The guy was cool. And I know you can probably hear me still. All riled up. That's right, man. Yep. Sometimes people can push my buttons. Sometimes. Anyways, you do what you need to do. My suggestion, I guess, is, hey, if you have the money, I don't have the money, but I'm doing it anyways. I'll put on a fucking credit card or some shit. I don't know. If you can afford to get your hands on one, get one. The worst case scenario, you don't like it, you can sell it easy. I guess the worst case scenario is you love it and you want to keep it and you just spent fucking a pile of money on something that, honestly, it's like buying a Rolex, you know what I mean? Just a fucking Rolex. Why spend all that money for a watch? Why would you spend all that money for a piece of DJ equipment? Because we're all stupid at the end of the day. We're kind of suckers. I'm a sucker. You're a sucker. We're all suckers here. Whatever. Yeah, standalone with rotary would have been very fucking cool with a Rupert Neve transformer in it. But how much would that have cost, right? Anyways, friends, let me roll out of here. I will talk to you all later. Have yourselves a good day. Maybe I'll come on later tonight. I'm not sure. I might be going out, so we'll see.